Hey guys, welcome back to the show. This is a super film support, and as you know, you send me questions or doubts you have about film photography, and I'll do my best to answer them. I've had a lot of people send questions and submissions, and some I'm going to take a little longer because I have to help. I need help, external help to answer your guys' questions because I'm not maybe an expert in the field, or maybe the question I have to ask a mechanic and stuff like that. But every question will get answered. As always, you can go to www.superfilmsupport.com, fill in the little form, takes 2 minutes, and I get an email that I'm reading right now. So this week's question comes from Christian, who's been a longtime supporter of the channel, and he's got a question about expired film, okay? He's not wanting to know how does expired film look good, but he wants to know when is film supposed to lose its properties, okay? So what he's asking me is, what's your opinion on expiration dates printed on roll films and boxes? Are they really accurate? I don't care about the artistic look of expired film. I want my film to work as it should, and I'm literally scared to waste precious moments by using gently expired film. A few months, quote, that might look funky. When is film too expired to use with optimal results? I have a lot of film here that's probably expired. We have a box of Portra 160 VC, which is expired in 2008. It's empty, just in case you guys are wondering. So film, as we all know, is basically, I would say, something that's alive. I always say it, just take it as it's alive. A digital sensor is not alive. It's unanimated. It just, receives electricity, does what it has to do. That's it. But film is alive. That means the moment it's made, it takes time to cure. So that first of all, when film is made at the factories, they make the master rolls or whatever, they put them on big coffins and whatnot, and they keep them there for a certain amount of time so the film has exactly the properties that they know should be the ones that are, for example, Portra 160 VC, which is discontinued, but you know what I mean, just for example. So once that film is in those properties, they can cut it, slice it, do whatever, put it in a little box like this Ferrania film, and ship it to stores that will take care of it, sell it to you. What happens after the film manufacturer cuts it, boxes it, and ships it is totally basically going to determine if the film will last X amount of time or less time. For example, if it's summer and it goes on a delivery truck and it's really hot and it's in the heat, that film will suffer. Will it suffer a lot? It won't suffer a lot. It will suffer a little bit. Will it suffer less if you buy your film in winter? Yes, of course. A truck in the winter, in wherever you live, is going to be cold, or at least winter where I live is cold, and that film won't get so heated, and that aging process won't be so accused during the heat. Same thing goes when you receive the film. If you buy the film and you put it on your table, on your desk, on top of your fridge, which is extremely hot because fridges, ventilate to the top, or not inside, but on top, and so on, the film will deteriorate faster than if you put it in somewhere cold. So what does it mean? Just take it as it's alive. If you put it in the cold, it conserves. If you put it in the heat, it deteriorates. How fast and how slow is not exact, but the best thing you can do is usually buy your film fresh of a store that has a lot of rotation, put it on the side, put it in the fridge, take it out a couple of days before or a day before, just in case. Of course, someone said they put a frozen roll in their camera and it worked. Yes, probably will work, but just don't try to do it. And how long will it take? It's a very hard question to answer. When will you lose? A month and a half, 2 months, 3 months, 6 months are going to be probably fine for most C41 and black and white film. Slide film is known to be more prone to lose its properties faster. So Velvia, Provia, Ektachrome, whatever slide film you have, if it's very expired or slightly expired, it will give maybe certain different tones. So the rule of thumb, and yes, a lot of people will come in the comments saying, I've shot rolls that are 10 years expired and they're fine. But if you're really looking for perfect, exact, same conditions of a new roll to your expired roll, try to keep it to a bare minimum. I usually do like a year max, and that is if I have it in the fridge and so on. If it's more than a year, I still shoot it, but I don't expect it to be exactly the same as a brand new roll. Okay? So yes, maybe a lot of people will throw comments saying it's not like that. It's my experience, and this is what I'm going to tell Christian. If you buy film and you have a couple months old film that's expired, you can shoot it no problem. Try to keep it in the fridge or somewhere cool. Take it out a day before. And if you have a very, very expired film that you're scared of, like 2008, maybe just shoot it for something that's not so important. But always remember, you're going to be paying, if you're sending it to a lab, the price of developing C41 and scanning, and maybe your shots were ruined because of those funky or artistic colors that he's mentioning. So be aware of that. Sometimes it's not worth it. Just sell them on eBay. People love expired film. I'm one of those that doesn't really love the expired look, and I started not liking it when I started printing in the darkroom because those blacks in C41 turned muddy and it just didn't have the right contrast in the colors. It was impossible to make a good print on paper. I mean this without scanning and anything. So yeah, for me, it's more of a matter of how you take care of the film, how the film has been taken care of before you. If you're buying from your store, is it in a fridge? Is it in the shelf? Do you live in the south and it's really warm? You live in the north and it's really cold? Those things are important. But don't be too scared of shooting slightly expired film. It's kind of like the yogurt thing. You know, you buy a yogurt, it expires today. You can eat it tomorrow. You can eat it the day after. You can probably eat it a week after. Will it be exactly the same as a brand new one coming out of the factory? A week? I don't know, but a couple of days is fine. Same thing with film. A couple of months past its due date, you should be fine. Christian, I hope that answered your question. I do understand what it means to shoot expired and maybe not get exactly what you wanted, and that really is annoying. So if you're very concerned with something, you have a big amount of film, shoot one roll, see how it looks, and if it looks like you like it, keep shooting. If you don't like it, just put that film on the side, sell it somewhere else, or use it for experimental photography, something different. Because I know what it is to lose those precious moments to funky or weird colors on your film. So yeah, that's Christian's question. I hope that helped some other people too. That's the whole point of Super Film Support. As always, this space was sponsored by Camera Store. So thank you very much, guys. And if you have any submissions, the contact form is on down below. See you in the next one.